current time, 4:38 in the afternoon. Thought we'd start off at our home Best Buy. Welcome to this midweek walk and talk as a recording of this Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. Recently I was on Michael B's stream and we were talking about what we could get from Arcade1up, meaning Deluxe, and what we won't get from Arcade1up. With all the sales going on, especially this week, I wanted to come over here and talk about them. Is this the time to buy? Is it the right time to buy? Or are we victims of FOMO? And I want to throw out that checking Marketplace daily, you might come across something. Just make it kind of your morning ritual when you're having your coffee. That's how I picked up Turtles in Time. That might be how I pick up Tron. There's a sale going on at Best Buy. Oh, and those Super 7 Thundercats are still at Best Buy. They do have Ghost Jaga for $14, along with Mumra, the Ever Living. One of these days I'm going to give in and pick up Crane. I mean, I keep seeing him. They do have Slash here too. I mean, they are tempting. I do like the Super 7. And the thing about the Super 7 is I would never take him out of the box. Like the whole theming, I think it's just all part of, you know, collecting, is just having them in this package. I mean, they're both tempting, but both 55 bucks. And we do have an NBA Jam stool in front of Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. Nothing new. Actually, you know what? They took those, nope, there they are. I was gonna say they took those smaller cards away. Current deals going on at Best Buy right now. Shaq Jam, pretty consistent, sitting at that $5.99 price point. Fast and Furious, also the same price, but Big Buck Hunter is currently $50 off, down from $5.99 to $5.49. This is the cheapest price we've seen Big Buck Hunter go for. You always have that possibility that, you know, it will drop to like $4.99, but at $5.49, it's actually not a bad price for this. And so I wanted to start off at Best Buy to talk about Big Buck while it had that sale. We don't see Big Buck going on sale a lot, and yes, Golden Axe still sitting at $4.49. Most Best Buys do carry Big Buck Hunter Deluxe in store. Not at the home Best Buy, there's nothing here. I believe the last time we were here they did have a box or two sitting here, but they do have this floor model. It's not the Deluxe, it has the riser, but it gives you a feel of pretty much what you're gonna get. If you purchase Big Buck Hunter for $5.49, you are missing that coin door. The marquee is the same, and it's gonna look at NBA Jam, the OG, right next. Actually, NBA Jam, well, here it is. They're advertising in store, Big Buck Hunter Pro Deluxe, $5.49. So it gives people a chance to play. I believe the games are the same on the Deluxe, the Classic, the Peasant, and this. It's just gonna sit a lot taller being the Deluxe. I mean, just like we were saying, match it up with the NBA Jam. But yeah, it's not too bad of a deal. I think it's a tempting buy. The thing about Big Buck Hunter, we were talking about FOMO in our intro. This isn't a FOMO thing. I think there's going to be plenty of Big Buck Hunters out there, and I think that if you're in the market to pick up a Deluxe, this is a safe bet that if they did sell out, we'd see more of these. Other cabinets like Golden Axe, that's been sitting at $4.49, having that shark fin design. Once that sells out, yeah, that's it. You know, the thing about the Deluxe, I forgot to mention that the control deck here, it doesn't have that deck protector. It's that special coating similar to the HS5 Street Fighter 2 Deluxe. And I mean, here's just the comparison is, you know, you don't have that riser, and it looks like it's the continued blue all the way down. But yeah, the games are the same on both. It's just, this is an improved version for $5.49. You know, if you're kind of hunting like Big Buck Hunter, you might want to literally pull the trigger. Yeah, they're still having glitches with that monitor on the kiosk, and with the pricing, it is showing up $5.99 over here, but $5.49 is the cheapest that I have seen. They like to do these $4.99s, you know, on Deluxe. So the cheapest I see Big Buck Hunter Pro going is $4.99. I just think that could be a couple of months out. The $5.49. You know, is $50 worth picking up? Like saving that 50 bucks, is that FOMO or is that a good deal? Now, Wayfair is definitely a site to keep your eye on. The prices keep changing. Every week or two they run these incredible deals, especially on Joust. I almost purchased Joust and then I remember the whole TN monitor thing. You know, if the price comes down low enough, yesterday it was in the 250s, $199 is a hard cabinet to pass on. Also running deals on Star Wars, it was actually down to $475. Now it's sitting at about $540. Ms. Pac-Man Deluxe, Street Fighter 2 Shinku Hadouken, and the NBA Jam Deluxe. So keep your eye on Wayfair. Like I said, every week or two, running some great deals. You never know. You know, just going on there, middle of the night, early in the morning, you might come across something. It was $311 yesterday. And another shout out to Masters of the Universe at Best Buy. Rulers of the Sun, Sunman, Pighead. We know that Sunman is the greatest hero of them all that nobody knows about. But Pighead must be a great ally of him. Actually, I think the Manny Faces is part of that team. Shadow Weaver kind of looks like Orko, doesn't he? We got a Sorceress, Pighead. Yeah, Masters of the Universe. I'm actually looking forward to Mattel World, and they do have a Masters of the Universe. You should just call it Masters of the Universe theme park. Mattel World having the Castle of Grayskull coming to Phoenix pretty soon. I want to say in the summer. Definite bucket list to check that out. I think there's a Hot Wheels roller coaster, Castle of Grayskull, Barbie World. That should be pretty cool. Something great for the desert. Now, I think there is a time when FOMO, it's the right FOMO. And that's what I want to talk about next. But walking out of here, I did notice something. Look how long these cords are, like kind of draped down onto the floor. I don't think that happens with the Deluxe. I did do a store review at Apt Electronics, and I don't remember seeing that. So just keep that in mind too, that if you find this version on Marketplace, you get the Deluxe. You're not going to have this. It's kind of dangerous. Now let me know if you've ever heard of this site before. Sometimes stuff seems too good to be true, and it usually is. But this one's really tempting. So when I was looking for Turtles in Time, I found this site called Investor.com. They had them, and then they jacked the price up. So they went from $6.99 to over $1,100 for Turtles in Time. And you can still see it on there. Now Tron being sold out, it's at $6.99. See, they try to make it like, it went down from $7.49, it's $6.99. Actually, earlier today, it was sitting at $5.49. And now, there are 154 available, one sold. Like, I think it's bogus. I think it's too good to be true. But I could be wrong. Anyone has ever heard of Investor or purchased from Investor, please let me know. Unless we see a re-release from Arcade1up, just like this, or a Deluxe, or dare I say an XL, I think my only bet on picking up Tron is on Marketplace. Looking at the Sports Almanac, if we had an Arcade Almanac and we knew exactly what was going to happen, would we have made any different? There's Beth. Make like a tree and get out of here. Would we have made any different decisions before, or would we know what's coming? Walmart does have a deal on the Street Fighter 2 HS5 Deluxe, $50 off, sitting at $449. Everyone else is right at that $499 price point. Now, just remember, it is tempting. When you see anything, when you see 50, 100, 150 off, it's tempting to pick up. Just remember that there was a time when this very cabinet was $299, $399. $399 is when I picked it up, and then it dropped to even $299. Not saying, it's going to be $299 again, but if you haven't picked up, let's see where Big Blue's sitting at $499. If you haven't picked up Street Fighter 2 Deluxe, you're thinking about it. $449 is tempting, but I think they can do better than that. Oh, and check this out, a new Justice League Crisis on Infinity Earths Part 1. So there's a Part 2 coming. $22.99. I am behind on the DC. Look, is that Ultraman? Man, I am behind on these things. You know, okay. They did the whole, was that what we call it, the rebirth? Redid everything. I kind of tuned out, but yeah, they're still making stuff, obviously. The holdovers. Is that a new one too? I am so far behind on movies. The Turtles right here. Yeah, this. I'm gonna have to look this up on Amazon. I think there was something else that I gotta look up on the DC. You know, I really love the DC animated movies. I think they're actually better than the live action. Probably better than the Marvel as far as the animation. Yeah, the artwork on there. Oh, and check this out, guys. I think they have all of the Ghostbusters here. We're gonna line these up just for posterity. $14.99. We have Egon. We have Ray. Winston. Another Ray. Hold on, wait for it. Venkman. All 4 of these guys. Never again is this gonna happen. I mean, look at we have Egon, Ray, Winston, Venkman. This is once in a lifetime here. I mean, this is like we time traveled. We got the sports almanac. We're in Back to the Future. We time traveled back. All 4 Ghostbusters. It's 1989 all over again. And counterclockwise, Venkman, Winston, Ray, Egon. Man, guys, this is a good stop. This is why I love Target so much. Check it out. They got Nightwing. $19.99. And something I forgot to say when we were talking Wayfair earlier, that it was legit with Joust. I've heard things that once you put it in your cart, the price went up. I could have purchased this. You see it at $259.60, $270, $258. Shipping is free. The price was real. So the fact that they dropped it to $259, if it was $199, I think I would have did it. And I know that's only like $60 more, but it's all about deals too. Like there's something about that. Like, are we getting it because we can't walk away from that price like that, or we really want this cabinet? Or again, is it FOMO? And I wanted to share this picture from Thumper Squid. He got a special delivery today. Look at that box. Like, that might be the cleanest Arcade1up box I've ever seen. Kohl's has extended their Kohl's Cash, giving you another $10 for every $50 spent through March 19th. Today's March 19th, it ends today. And then you're eligible to spend it March 21st through the 30th. So the $4.99, they're giving $100 Kohl's Cash, plus if you use your Kohl's card, $37.50. And then, like I said, eligible to spend that in just a couple of days. This is tempting. And, you know, I said $3.99, I'd buy it. What if Dragon Slayer sells out? See, this is what I was talking about with the FOMO. It goes back to Tron, it goes back to Turtles in Time, and now Golden Tee 3D XL. I have a couple of hours to decide before the sale ends, before the Kohl's Cash, maybe not the sale ends, but the Kohl's Cash goes away. We'll have to find out in the next Walk and Talk if I indeed purchase Dragon Slayer for $4.99. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna think about Dragon Slayer. A lot of people are pushing me to get this. I understand, and I know it's a special cabinet. Thumper Squid sending me the picture doesn't help at all. Stock Jock and Ralphie, guys, I know this is a special one. I wanted it to come down a little bit, but you know, once these sell out, will we see more? And that's the whole thing. And I encourage everybody to check out Marketplace every day, and you might come across something you've been waiting for or you want to get. Our next Walk and Talk, we're going to talk about kind of a conspiracy theory that I have about Golden Tee 3D XL. Kind of a spoiler. Could you imagine playing online Golden Tee or online bowling? Could that happen? I'm going to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And just to go back to Tron, if it wouldn't have sold out at Best Buy, I would have paid for it for $6.99. Like, that's a cabinet that I walk in the arcade and I just see it there, you know. I wouldn't be talking Dragon Slayer, but you know, I missed out on Marketplace. Maybe Dragon Slayer is my Tron. I just have to keep looking for Tron. It's part of the fun. It's really windy out. forgot I had this too. $10 Kohl's Cash, and it expires. Kind of like the deal going on now, so. Oh, somebody's honking. Someone's excited about their Kohl's Cash. I don't know, guys. $4.99, $4.89. If I pull the trigger, we'll find out. To be continued. Same bad time, same bad channel.